Welcome everybody. We are here for game number 3 out of a best of 5 series, which will decide one player that qualifies for the Elite Classic 3, the most or soon to be most recent pro tournament of Age of Empires 4. We have with us today, in the color blue, leading the series by 2-0, representing the 3D clan is Scatterbrained, playing as the Order of the Dragon. In the color red, it's Cs.Oh, in the House of Lancaster, the most hated civilization at the moment in Age of Empires 4. We are also on Sacred Grove, a map that I've grown to enjoy, it's pretty nice. And we have 2-0 lead versus probably a free win, House of Lancaster. It's not a free win, never it is, especially at a high level, but it's very hard to counter House of Lancaster. Also, I've seen some players experiment with it and it was really cool. Of course, they didn't have like that super giga chat economy, but I've seen some House of Lancaster players able to be aggressive and have a decent economy and place pressure on the map. I think that's very interesting. Of course, you can just be super passive and get a huge economy rolling, but I think that wasn't the solo intention of the developers making that Civ. I think they want that Civ to be semi-aggressive and very defensive. But instead of being like longbow spam like English, it will be a bit more about cavalry because of the demi-lancers. But then yeomans are so good that players just choose to do them. It's going to be Abbey of Kings, no Lancaster Castle. It makes sense against Order of the Dragon, because the Kings, you can have up to 4, they will boost the overall HP of your units. And Order of the Dragon units already have more HP. So if you can somewhat meet the HP levels, and you're gonna have more units, because they are less expensive and take less time to produce for the House of Lancaster, in comparison to Order of the Dragon, you can have more units with similar HP pools that surely reduces the value of the Order of the Dragon. Aken Chapel on the gold, on the wood, and on the food. Perfect positioning here for Scatterbrained. Will you see professional scouts? Order of the Dragon still loves to do professional scouts actually, because they can gather more resources. It doesn't feel so expensive for them to go into that technology. And the first Lord of Lancaster comes through. Where is he going? We can see the rally point. He's right into the front of the base. He's moving around, running away from the wolf. As you can see, grants +5 max health to nearby military units. So it stacks with other lords. If you have 4 lords, you can get theoretically a 20% boost. Wait, but it's a Castle Age play for Cs.Oh. No manners, nobody on stone, into White Tower, because White Tower will spawn 3 Earl Guards, if I'm not mistaken. Scatterbrained is making Men-at-Arms and Horsemen. It's not... Oh, it's... And Cs.Oh moves to the frontier. He has a second king. They're not cheap. 100 food, 60 gold. But the edge up is here. It is White Tower on the deer. The Horsemen come through, plus the Men-at-Arms. Lords of Lancaster can't do anything. This is a 3-0 right here, 6 minutes into the game. The villagers want to build the White Tower. They being all pulled. The Horseman wants to get more kills already. 3 now villager losses. The Lords of Lancaster are barely doing any damage to those premium units of the Order of the Dragon. 5 villager losses and the White Tower is still not almost complete. Third Lord of Lancaster joins the battle. The Men-at-Arms will die here for Scatterbrained, but the Horseman is taking more and more damage. Doing more and more damage, I mean 6 villager kill already. That could be the 7th. The Horseman wants to dive. No, it's not the 7th. The villagers shoot the Horseman down. Great play from Cs.Oh. And the White Tower is here. And Scatterbrained is going professional scout. So that's 1 pack denied. Maybe that was the intention of Cs.Oh. Going to the deer and drop White Tower there to deny at least. Totally denied. It's not delayed. Just literally deny a hunt. Scatterbrained is getting another hunt here. But it was too much damage perhaps. No manners, no passive income for Cs.Oh. Now we have a lot of villagers going into stone. There you go, the 3 Earl Guards with 24 extra HP because of the Lord of Lancaster. And the Earl Guards can shoot some knives, so they're good at chasing villagers sometimes. Especially when we have more of them, right? But this army is a respectable army for this early into the Castle Age. Scatterbrained made another man-at-arms, that might not be enough. Oh, the horseman is also around. A lot of idle villagers here. They wanted to get some stone, and they did it for the arrow slits upgrade into the tower. Here we go. Those units have now extra HP. Tower means nothing to them. They also have good armor. 4 melee and 4 ranged armor for the Earl's Guard, and 2 melee and 2 ranged armor for the Lord of Lancaster. Man-at-arms goes down. That was the man-at-arms from early? No, I think that one died as well, no? I don't know. Tower is going down. Scatterbrained has enough gold to age up, but will not have enough gold to then get upgrades and make units. Especially making units because they are so damn expensive. But at times he can still do it. It only costs 40 gold. The upgrade will cost wait. That's really cheap. 125 gold. I know, but he can't do it. Emergency repairs comes through. Did we lose a Lord of Lancaster? No. We have 4 of Lords of Lancaster for Cs.Oh. Oh, I think he lost 2 Earl Guards for that tower. Maybe that wasn't the best. He did cause a lot of idle time, which is super valuable. Ragnar's Cathedral for Scatterbrained down here. With a Lord of Lancaster defending alone the horseman. That's tough. Monastery coming in. Relics is the next step of Cs.Oh's plan. Of course, denying that from Ragnitz will be insane, but the monk is not out yet. The gold still being pressured, but the Lords of Lancaster can't do much against that tower. It's actually insane. It takes so much damage from it. And now everybody returns to the base of Cs.Oh, resting under the White Tower. And the players going for their first relics. The prelate might be intercepted. The prelate is seen, the scout, no, the horseman comes in to defend. The Earl Guard ignores, throws the knife. Wololo can come through. Wololo. The Earl Guard doesn't fall for that. And that prelate will be denied. Yep. Good job. Third relic! For Cs.Oh, that's insane! Just denied so much value for the HRE, for the Order of the Dragon, I mean. We have 1 relic though, for Scatterbrained, aka 2, because of the Ragnitz bonus. Crossbow also goes down, Scatterbrained losing a lot of valuable units here. And I think he will not be able to secure that relic. Horseman goes down as well. Damn. Cs.Oh is coming back up. Even getting a... No, that's Scatterbrained getting a Sacred Site. Lancers now coming out for House of Lancaster. And only now the first manor is coming up. So actually I was talking about some players being aggressive and playing a very different way of House of Lancaster, and here we are. Oh! Gilded Knight took actually solid damage from the knives of the Earl Guards. Do they do siege damage? No way, right? Wololo. That was almost. No, the dagger does range damage. Raid is not fruitful for Cs.Oh. Wardeer coming through from Scatterbrained is not stopping. He's bringing a lot of value. Let's check the income per minute. Ooh, no food for House of Lancaster. 4th manors coming out now. Really got denied, but yeah, there you go. That's a nice, secure, ultra good play from House of Lancaster. Cs.Oh granting those 4 relics very early on. Denying insane value for Scatterbrained. Scatterbrained is still with 1,800 gold in the bank. What? That's so much gold. He's mining gold now here down to the southwest. Southwest. Are those Hobla? They are Hobla. They're like worse horsemen? 9 damage. They move fast. 4 ranged. Yeah, they're like worse horsemen that are easy to mass. So cavalry play from Cs.Oh, denying some secrets. I actually know. The Hoblas got distracted. How much costs a Hobla? Wait, where are the stables? Wait, second TC for Cs.Oh, I like that. What is he making the Hobla? Am I blind? Oh, it's by the white tower. Nice. Double stable. Hobla, 70 food, 20 gold only. Okay. That's actually a good mass to do some damage to buildings as well. Oh, but Scatterbrained is Imperial Age with the Palace of Swabia. Because he's 2 villagers behind, but he's actually ahead because his villagers are better. But Lancaster does have the manners to increase the value of their economy. Second TC will be very good for House of Lancaster, but it ain't better than Palace of Swabia, brother. Gilded Knight going for a raid here that could be very dangerous. Gets a couple of kills. That's really valuable. It's looking good, very good for Scatterbrained. He's Imperial Age now. Of course, he only got 1 relic, but he also has the villager printer working for him. And he still has a lot of population space, so he can have a lot of villagers and good military as well. Gilded Knight got destroyed by that mass of cavalry unit. That's insane. Oh, is that keep drop? No, that's probably for cannon emplacements. They cost 300 stone. That's a lot of stone. Scatterbrained going with mass spearmen. 14 gilded spearmen. They are not imperial. The crossbows are, but no blacksmith upgrades for Scatterbrained. He's really struggling for gold. He moved a lot of villagers back there, but only having 1 relic is really hurting the 3D clan player. Cs.Oh is looking at the Imperial Age as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 manners. So didn't went the full way to get... Oh, no, there you go. Yeah, he has 9 manners now. 9 manners. All of them producing 45 wood and 60 food per minute. Now do that times 9, it's insane income. And the thing is, he already has a lot of presence on the map. Vanguard Palace is the next choice of landmark for Cs.Oh. And what that means is that he's going to get insane value from that landmark. That landmark, I think it's slightly better than the English one, because it produces some units faster and cheaper, I believe. The deals are better. I'm not entirely sure about that, though. The spearmen will be a good answer to the mass cavalry, but we also have like 10 yeomen now. Siege coming in for Scatterbrained. He wants to take down the white tower, of course. Still no boiling oil. Siege also coming in from House of Lancaster. Where is that Vanguard Palace? It's back there. And this is the great choice. Gunpowder contingent. The developers even made this more expensive because it was too good. But you can mass a lot of yeomans here with this. No, actually, is with that. Oh no, because no Lancaster Castle, so there are the levies are not there. Ooh, this could be insane villager losses. No, doesn't even engage. Actually, for the Hobbleards, those villagers are harder to kill because they have more HP than the regular villager. Scatterbrained is solid, ahead on villagers, but with only 1 relic and no manners, like Cs.Oh in the House of Lancaster. So let's see here we can have 2 crossbowmen, 2 spearmen, a tramp, 6 enemy lancers, 2 hobla, 8 spearmen and earls. So actually you can get humans from here. So it'll be 8 spearmen and 1 earl's guard. Huh. Interesting choice. Still making a bunch of yeomen. 20 yeomen available. Spearmen break the walls. They can deny the sacred site. Middle position for Scatterbrained. With only 1 tower, maybe a keep would be better. Moving to the next gold already. Big gold still there, but kind of unprotected. Second sacred site for Cs.Oh is going to be collected. And Cs.Oh can now generate gold from the manors as well with Scootage upgrade. You already have it? Not yet. 40 gold per minute times 9. It's going to be 360 gold per minute just from those manors. That's actually insane. That's insane, yeah. Oh, yeoman, getting some villager kills, denying the walls. Cs.Oh rebuilding the walls. The game got very passive. Mangonels coming out, everybody's massing them. Demi Lancers coming in. Oh, Culverin taking down the White Tower. Just started working on it. There we go, huge stone exploration team over there. A keep is wanted. In good, very good economy for Scatterbrained. Very, very good. Now, do we have enough production? We know that's one of the problems of Order of the Dragon. It takes too long to make units. Only 3 barracks, 2 stables, and 2 archery ranges. Scatterbrained totally needs more production, especially perhaps here on the front line after the keep is done would be good to then continuously push. Yeoman sniping the Culverin. Culverin is forced to retreat. Uh-oh. 3 mangonels. The good thing is that Order of the Dragon units have more HP, so mangonels are not so threatening, especially without the Imperial Edge upgrade. Yeah, it's still not there, the adjustable crossbars. Oh! Yo! Huge damage here! From Cs.Oh, the villagers were moving out and got caught. That's a keep for the big gold. It makes sense economically, but not militarily, because you're pushing in the middle and there is nothing protecting your siege and army over there. Humans and Mass Hobla! What? Mass Hobla, it's crazy, look at them! Humans sniping the spearmen because they have extra movement speed, that's right. It was kind of weird because I was thinking about longbows. I was like, why are those ranged units moving so fast? Because humans have extra movement speed for some devilish born reason. They're being caught up though. The spearmen are chasing after them. It's chill, chill, chill. This might be match point for Scatterbrained. Cs.Oh is playing well, diving the siege now. Making a dubious decision here. He got a lot of damage though, 17 villager kill. But that just gives more space for army in the place of Scatterbrained. But he still needs the economy, so maybe it's not as good as it looks through that perspective of having more military space. That's a lot of units for Cs.Oh. Demi Lancers, Hobla, Yeoman, Earl Guard, and even the Lancaster Lords are here, giving extra buff to all the units' HP. We could have another Lord of Lancaster to give the full 20% buff. Oh, that's going to be Mass Horseman? Yeah, into the economy. Yeah, that's actually a great choice. I don't think Scatterbrained has enough time for that. Maybe. Huge! Bro, the cavalry numbers are insane. Yes, the Hoblars are weak, but to raid is great. What do we have over there? Horseman trying to burn the walls. Human is taking care of them. Scatterbrained not able to mass a lot of units. And they are all scattered. What is the army for Scatterbrained? Mass spearmen are moving down there. Villagers being harassed once again. And 36 villager kill for Cs.Oh. Okay, it's looking really bad for Scatterbrained now. The keep is not killing anybody. The Demi Lancer is taking so much time to die. What the hell is that? 8 ranged armor. That's insane. The keep is doing no damage to that. Because we have full armor upgrade. And no armor and no range damage for Scatterbrained. Cannon placement is now there, but 55 villager losses. That might be too much for Scatterbrained to deal with. He's upgrading his horseman to Imperial Age horseman. Mangonel misses the human completely. And we got that one! The gunpowder contingent produces an army of 2 Revolver Queen and 1 Culverin. Oh, those Randys will decimate the infantry of Scatterbrained. Yeah, and the keep that should be from Scatterbrained is from Cs.Oh here in the middle of the map. And Cs.Oh is only now getting biology, so his cavalry mass is going to get even scarier. Oh, it's not looking good. Scatterbrained is scattered, literally. He's everywhere. He's not being able to take one good fight, because his army keeps being all separated. Also married to Cs.Oh, because he's the one forcing that. He could wait a little bit for biology to then get that extra HP. Oh, the siege from Scatterbrained is getting scattered in pieces on the floor. The cavalry dives the manganese. That's... oh no. That's GG. I don't think Scatterbrained can hold here. It's actually a good choice to kill the Lords of Lancaster first to take the extra HP buff. Frontline for Scatterbrained is non-existent. He's messing Horseman now, which could do a great work versus what Cs.Oh is bringing here, which is the Siege and the Rangers units. The Spearman flank, Gilded Spearman. Oh, they're dying so quickly. Oh, we don't have... oh, we don't have the special ability for the Yeoman. Cs.Oh doesn't need them. And the Yeomen are just kiting, leaving a huge mess of bodies behind. The Sprinkle, of course, are helping as well. And more units arrive for Cs.Oh. Scatterbrained can handle it, he can't mass enough units. I think that's GG, guys. Thank you for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe. Cs.Oh will make here 2-1 into the series, so he's back into the game. Scatterbrained though is still on match point, so if he wins next game, Cs.Oh will be out of the tournament, out of the qualifier, and Scatterbrained will be into the main event. The thing is, the player that loses here will be qualified for the Silver League, which will be a lower tier tournament, but still good exposure, still good practice, and some good prize money as well. It's a part of the EGC circuit for this year. There was already a Silver League and I really enjoyed casting it. I really enjoy casting the next Silver League. Scatterbrained trying to survive, massing some mangonels, only has 4 men-at-arms and 2 crossbows. He's taking down the keep. His keep is going down. The farm's being raided. 79, 80 villager losses so far for Scatterbrained. It's insane. He's also losing on the gold, and finally that's GG, guys. Thank you for watching. Let's go to game number 4.